Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Rồi, một gì vậy? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is done. Hello, hello, testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, testing, testing. Okay. The market is coming down, huh, guys? Do be a bit more careful. I think there's news about the tariff again, if I'm not wrong. Let me just take a look. Yes, you still everything about the Federal Appeal Court. Pauses ruling on Trump's tariff. Yeah, so every day there's a lot of changes about this tariff between the federal court and Donald Trump. Hello, friend. So fast. Okay, guys, I think today we need to, be careful, guys. Okay, do you think technical is a waste of time drawing lines on the charts like that? I don't think technical is a waste of time, because based on technical, right, you could easily identify where are all the supports, resistance, and everything. Then from there, before even all the news hits and things like that, way in advance, you already can more or less tell the market is going to pull back and everything. Yep, even for myself, right? In my group, I think few days ago or yesterday, I think it was yesterday. So before the market actually pulled back, I wrote this to them. So over here, right, I can bring up my group. So yesterday around 5:30 p.m. Can I actually expand this or not? Let me see, how do I make this bigger? Okay, so from here you can see that way before all the federal court news between Donald Trump and the court, I already told them we are reaching $600 soon, and it will be another strong resistance level. So this itself, we already know that more or less market going to reject and come down and everything. Yeah, so I think technical is fantastic. So I always have these three basic things. So firstly is that which stock you look at the fundamentals if you want to know which stocks to buy. Then if you want to know when to be aggressive or defensive, you look at macroeconomics, and when to enter and exit, look at technicals. Something like that. So from here, more or less, we can already tell. That's why I've been quite conservative recently. As you can see, maybe from 1 or 2 weeks ago, I have a lot of stocks in my portfolio. But right now, I'm just holding, currently as of right now, I think 5 only. Yeah, usually sometimes I will have maybe 10 to 15 around there. Okay, random, very nice to see you again. Yeah, guys, just be extremely careful. Because every single day when I open up my news, right, I'm also confused. The news between the federal court and Donald Trump is changing every single day. So previously they stopped everything, and then right now they fall back again. Then I think the current tariff, everything in place, And at the same time, there are all different types of negotiation. I see there's like 3 plans over here. So there's plan A, plan B, and plan C, which comes from the Trump's administration. Yeah, every day is it's just keep changing and changing and changing. So we definitely need to be more defensive, not aggressive as of this current moment. Just wait for a while until next week or something when this is more settled down, more die down, and we start to look for opportunities again. Today it looks like the market will go down instead of going up, huh? What do you guys think? Yeah, from here, I'm scanning through all the news, and almost all the headlines are all about Donald Trump's tariff. I kind of think that the market will go down though today. So right now, okay, let me see. We still have about 15 minutes more for the market to open. Let me scan through a few instruments, especially those that I'm actually holding on to, because most of them I already shift to break even. I think some also got triggered. The last one that I noticed is Apple. Apple got triggered already, so I took a break even from there. MSTR, nothing over here. Coins, same thing. SPY is actually holding up quite well. If you were to connect this trend line, right? Let me show it to you. Yep, this sloping up trend line is actually connecting quite well. And right now, seems like it's holding this area. But of course, if we were to pull back even more, right, I don't think that trend line will hold well. So we have to find the next level. The next level that I can see is actually around the 576 area. So this 576 should be quite a strong support. If SPY cannot hold the current level, we might see SPY coming down to about 576 before we start the rally going up, breaking above the 600 psychological level. So that's my thought for now. But I'm also being more defensive. If this area can hold, it will definitely be the best. But then if it can't hold, that's it. We might see more downside from here. I'll keep scanning through everything. Tesla definitely due for pullback. Definitely, I think the larger pullback might be coming soon. Yeah, my initial target for Tesla is actually 380. So if you have any Tesla position, you can try to target maybe about 380. What else? Okay, now I also want to take a look at VIX. Okay, VIX has a little bit, a small spike up, but I think as of right now, nothing to worry about. And let's take a look at the Fear and Greed Index. See how is it right now. It's a 64. We are not in extreme greed. So likely SPY can hold that trendline support. But of course, sometimes there are also times where market has tanked a lot, and it will not enter the extreme greed zone before the market starts to pull back. That's also one of the possibility that we need to factor in. Nvidia is pulling back a little after the earnings. Definitely something that I will look for opportunity to buy. But today, I think really we need to wait for market to open for at least maybe 10 to 15 minutes. From there, then we see whether we have any strength coming in. If not, I will be super defensive, guys. More likely, I will take a lot of break even. So my 4 to 5% gain from yesterday, I think all erased already. Yep, another one that I really like it a lot is AMD. So AMD is consolidating outside of this. Okay, on the daily chart, you can't really tell because there's always this issue on trading view chart where when you try to connect the trend lines on the 4 hours, then because the 4 hours give you like those after market hours data, but then on daily chart, it doesn't. It only give you data that are during trading hours. So by right, AMD should be just consolidating under this sloping major downtrend line, which has been connecting AMD since March 2024. So if I drop down to 4 hours, 4 hours from here, you can see that we are just consolidating over around here. So AMD is plus minus, I think, around my entry level. Nothing to worry as of right now. But of course, if this consolidation were to go a bit longer, I will shift this trend line up to around here. So let it consolidate even more, coming down, breaking below this low before we start to see the upside. Why this low is because this wave coming down is actually your A wave. This going up, it will be your B wave. And then this coming down will be a C wave to complete a 3-wave corrective structure before we see more upside again. Yep, something like that. Okay, I will keep scanning through the rest. Intel, nothing for me to do. BLK, nothing as well. Apple, quite unfortunate. I entered here, but yesterday I took a break even and I tried to do a day trade again. But the day trade, before I went to bed, I closed it off. It's also around the break even level in just slight profit. But definitely, I'm actually interested in Apple because Apple has not been performing well as compared to the rest of the Magnificent Seven. How do I delete that? Okay, it's too small. Let me just go back. There were a lot of those mega tech stocks. They all during this area, it actually broke the previous high, but except for Apple didn't. So it's in a much larger consolidation than the rest of the mega tech stocks. So something that you can keep on your watch list and look for more upside. Amazon, same thing, also around my entry level. Yep, just wait for our market to open. Hopefully, we see strength coming up, then everything will be fine. Meta, same thing. Do I have Meta? Let me check. Yes, I have Meta. My entry is 638.5. 638.5. I've already shifted it to break even, but then it's not triggered yet. Almost triggered. So the lowest it came was about 639.1. Yeah, so didn't trigger me for a break even. Google, my entry is from long time ago, so I have nothing to worry for Google. My entry is 157.56. 157.56. Yep, somewhere in this area. Yep, so nothing for me to worry for Google. I'll just let it run. Now, Google was a position that I took maybe a few weeks ago, together with the rest of the positions. Most of them I have already taken profit off, and this week I just started adding new positions in, 4 positions, but Apple got break even, so right now I left with 3. Then Google and Palantir, they are all way back then. So far it looks like there's some strength coming in. Let me see my headline news, whether anything interesting within the this 30 minutes or something. Okay, this is 10 hours, so no point of reading that. Probably maybe because of the PCE price index news, which is actually within expectation. So the market might have some strength coming in. But the thing about this Donald Trump's tariff and the federal court, I have to read up more because there's 3 plans over here based on what I can see. So I have to go into details before I can tell you what's going on. So far, this is the latest. Yep, so right now they are going to reinstate Donald Trump's tariffs temporarily. What is this about? Okay, so right now there's one plan that this is plan B. So they are using this Trade Act of 1974. So this provision includes allowing for tariff up to 15% for 150 days to address trade imbalance with other countries, which is, I guess, a good news. How about Plan C? So the Plan C is that Donald Trump wrote a super long post on his X account. Basically, trash talk the federal court, the Supreme Court this time around, asked them to reverse this horrible country-threatening decision quickly and decisively. So that's the short and sweet story of that super long post. So if you want to know exactly what happened, you can go to Donald Trump X account and read the full post. It's extremely long, friends. He just posted like maybe an hour ago or something. And so this is the 3 plans. Hopefully we get strength coming into the market, and it will be good for us. Are you guys looking at any particular instrument? For me, I'm being more defensive, and Palantir is on the top of my watch list. I think I'll add on to Palantir. If there's strength coming in today, I like how it's doing. Even on the 5 minutes, if you're aggressive, you can take the trade now. On the 5 minutes, just place a stop loss. You can be a bit more conservative. Just place it at 1 to 1.5. If not, you're like super aggressive, you can put at maybe about 1 to 2.5. This will be a day trade. So this day trade, I'm not going to book any profit today, but likely I will convert it into a swing trade. But of course, if price is still around this area, since I already have existing positions in Palantir, I might try the 0 DTE strategy, option strategy for Palantir. So to see whether, we have strength coming in, going up today. And then that we will have to book the profit as soon as possible, maybe by 11 p.m., 12 a.m., and we'll get out of everything. Okay, so we still have about 3 more minutes until the market open. Let me do a quick scan of everything. Okay, SMCI doesn't look like it's ready to go as of right now. Of course, you can extend and draw this trend line after I just set the alert. Let me see the other stocks. Those that I normally trade. See whether we have any opportunities. Disney. Okay, Disney is holding up super well after the earnings. Wow, amazing. Disney is amazing. Okay, fantastic. PayPal so far, nothing for me. If you are someone who's interested in PayPal, can keep a lookout for this lower zone. So the price is roughly about $68.20 to about $66.70. So definitely can see whether PayPal can come into this zone before you start buying up again. Okay, let me see. Roku, nothing for me. OXY, Nothing over here. CVX, nothing as well. How about UNH? Same old thing, still at the very same area. Yep, UNH, no opportunities over here, but if you are interested, can keep a lookout at about 286 to 279. So say this UNH can come into this zone before it start to go up. But of course, before it comes into this zone, it might actually do a 3-wave inside here before it starts to come in, and then we get the upside. Okay, Visa is holding up very well. So as of right now, it looks like it's pulling back a little, but no opportunity for me. How about CRM? Okay, CRM, after the earnings, it plunged, and right now it's coming back up a little. I might be interested in this. Okay, so let me just write it down somewhere. I'm interested in Palantir, AMD, and not is it? No, not AMD. Nvidia. I already have positions in AMD, so no. CRM. Okay, CVNA, nothing over here. How about let's take a look at nope. BNTX, nope, nothing here. Okay, not this. How about this? Cloudflare. Okay, no opportunity. It just keep going up, no pullback at all. How about this? Moderna. Nope. Okay, UAL, something to keep a watch out, to keep a lookout. UAL is always also on my list. So number 4, UAL. So these are the few that I will keep in mind. Okay, the Affirm looks good. Affirm, you know, you can draw a small trend line over here and put on an alert to see whether you can get any buying opportunity from here. Affirm, yes, this looks good. The structure of how it's developing, I like it. So we should be able to see more upside to around maybe breaking above this high minimally. The risk reward wise, it should be pretty awesome. Oh, market open and we have a small spike up. Affirm looks like it's going to, you know, fire off. Okay, let me take a look at the last two instruments. Sophie, so far no, but it looks like there's strength coming in, at least for the small and mid cap stocks. How about SPY? Okay, let me drop down to the 1 minute. Okay, so the 1 minute is coming down. Okay, let's wait, guys. Be a bit more defensive as of right now. So wait for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. See whether we have strength coming in. And let's see if this trend line actually holds up well. Then we'll see more upside again to breaking above the $600. Okay, I've scanned through all the news for the past 1 hour. Nothing of high impact except for the, you know, Trump and the Supreme Court news. Okay, let me go to the 1 minute. I'm more interested in the 1 minute for SPY. I want to see whether we have strength coming in or not. Okay, we can also draw, like, you know, on the 1 minute, draw a very small trend line over here to see whether it will hold or not. If it doesn't hold, we might see more downside again. Let me just open this as well. VWAP. Okay, we are trading above. Right now, we are trading under VWAP. But of course, we have about 15 seconds more for this candle to close. Let me see how it goes. Let me change this color. How come it's this ugly color? Let's change to, is it yellow? Is it nice? No. Red isn't nice. Purple, no. Let's change to blue color. Okay, we officially close below the VWAP, so we just wait for a while. Okay, SPY is coming down a little. How about the rest? Okay, I think AMD took me out for break even already, so I'm out of AMD. Amazon, okay, is doing better. How about Nvidia? Nvidia, same old place, not moving anywhere. On the 5 minutes and 1 minute, we do have a spike up, and right now it's spiking down again. Okay, I will set the alarm on Nvidia. Maybe just at about 138. Yes, 138. If my alarm were to trigger, I might start to look for opportunity to buy Nvidia. And we will continue scanning through. Google holding up well. Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft is just so strong. It's super strong. A lot of stocks there, they have like some sort of pullback, but Microsoft, it did. It just keep moving within like this channel, which is a good sign. So if there's a little bit of consolidation in this area, definitely can look for more upside. How about the daily chart? Oh, we are almost breaking for Microsoft, is almost breaking the all-time high already pretty soon. Okay, move on to some other stuff to see how is the overall market performing. Oh, Nvidia came down, guys. Alert triggered. Where's my Nvidia? Nvidia spiked down. Okay, Nvidia might be, really coming down already. We might have a larger pullback from here. So where will Nvidia stop? Okay, that's a good question, and I have to identify right now. Let me find, okay? Let me find where will Nvidia stop likely. Okay, let me go back to the 4 hours and refine this line. Okay, potentially we might see Nvidia coming to maybe about 131, 132 area. Then after that, from here, can try to look for some upside. But as of how it's developing, I don't have something for a sniper entry. Yep. I need to wait for a little bit to see how it develops before I start buying Nvidia again. Let me see, 4 hours. Yes, I can't identify that zone. That's the thing. Okay, Nvidia, we have to wait for a little bit and see what it does. Hey guys, thanks for the follow and thank you for sharing the live stream. Thank you, my friend. Let's go back to SPY again. Okay, SPY looks like, it's coming down. today the overall market is coming down. So be careful, guys. Just be careful. If you are not doing day trading, or if you are doing swing or position trading, just wait for a little bit. So we are still early. We are roughly about 8 to 9 minutes in after the market open. Definitely can wait for a little bit before you start to look to, find any trades. Yeah, I'm scanning through most of the instruments that I have so that I can update my group accordingly, whether, we got taken out for, break even or something. Oh, Palantir went off already. Just now was good if you're able to do a day trade. So right now we are on the 5-minute chart. But then back then, the market is still not open. So we couldn't buy the 0 DTE options. But of course, if you did like just a normal day trade buying stocks, right now you can actually move your stop to break even already. See whether it will continue to go up or not. Yeah, Nvidia definitely coming down. If Nvidia coming down, AMD I got out for break even now. AMD definitely something I'm interested in. Just wait for this 3-wave corrective structure to complete. Then after that, we should have more upside from here. Okay, Tanta, Microsoft is daily or weekly doing an ascending wedge at the top. It could drop fast. Yes, correct. I know what you mean for Microsoft. Yes, definitely. This I understand what you mean. Maybe I can show you on the 4 hours. You are talking about this area, right? This particular area. Am I right? So if normally if you use like the ascending wedge without combination with Elliott wave, this is something that will plunge. But when you use in a combination with Elliott wave, this is something that it might be the start of, it's just like a beginning of a big move coming. So we definitely one day you might see, Microsoft suddenly go sideways for a little bit and it can fire off as well. So these are the like two scenarios it can happen. But this Microsoft has been so strong for the past few weeks already. Everything is pulling back and this Microsoft is still hanging around the same area. Good for day trading. You trade a bit, break above the top, get out of everything, wait for it to come back to the trend line again, buy again. Something to just do a day trade. But for me, I'm not interested in Microsoft. I definitely would like to see, it coming back, give us a nice pullback before I start buying again. Come on, don't hit my stop loss. Don't let me get out of for break even. Go up more. Okay, I think I want to reassess AMD because I like it. I like AMD a lot. And let's see where can we buy again. So far daily, I don't see any opportunity to buy. This box definitely can delete. Is useless already as of right now because price has already went into the box one time, and the second time you need to find another zone. And so far I can't find one over here. There's too much gaps in between. Okay, no worries. Let's see. Okay, swoosh. Bad week. for me, still okay. Although I think I'm up about 5% or something this week. But from yesterday, because I just shift to break even, I didn't actually secure my profit. So that 5% gone liao. Bye bye. But no matter how overall this month still in positive lah, so it's a good thing. Yeah, a lot of stocks are all pulling back. Even for SPY is pulling back a little, but I think most of the pullbacks are coming from the techs. So if we look at QQQ, I think QQQ, you can see the difference. This is quite a solid red candle, but then if you go back to SPY, SPY is like it looks like a doji or something. Only make money on Monday. No risk, guys. Just be a bit more defensive, because these few days, I think from right now it's Friday, right? Today is Friday, right? Let me see. Yes, today is Friday. I think from Wednesday or something, there's been this tariff news between Trump and the federal court, the Supreme Court, and everything. And every single day, there's a lot of changes. And each of the change actually makes the market, go up, go down like crazy. So we have to wait for this thing to, settle down a little. Then we start to reposition ourselves. Yeah, for me, most of my positions are all in break even as of right now. Quite wasted though, 5% in a week, and everything I took a break even. Amazon, let me see Amazon. Am I still in Amazon or not? No, I got a break even in Amazon as well. This week, because this week itself, I'm up about 5%, the total account. The total account is up about 5%, but then just from yesterday or something, the market actually started to tank a little, right? But because a lot of my positions, I only started buying, I think, on Monday or something. So this plunge from yesterday, actually most of them came very, very close to my entry. So I gave back almost everything. So today when market opened, it just rang like a firework. All of them took a break even because I moved my stop loss from, let's say, maybe below or something. I shift it up to break even level. Basically, I shift it to my entry price. Okay, Tan. You find Meta price action looks promising if it can break the daily triangle, quite good RR. Meta, yes, Meta is always also on my watch list. But Meta, my entry, okay, Meta, I'm still in Meta. My entry is 638.5. So I'm fine. Haven't triggered yet. Almost there already. Almost there. Okay. Daily triangle. Okay, let me see. Where's your daily triangle? Do we have a triangle? Let me see. I think maybe you are talking about this part. Let me draw for you. I think you are talking about this, correct? Something like this. And how do you actually connect the bottom area? Do you connect the bottom area like this? So maybe I just delete this trend line for a while. Is it this triangle? Like that? Okay, can. Okay, I understood what you mean. But the way I look at triangle is quite different. If you ask me how my triangle will develop, I can show it to you. Because I use Elliott wave, right? So Elliott wave, this move coming up, this is actually your impulse. This coming down might be, your E wave. This going up is your B wave. Maybe this coming down will be your C wave. This going up will be your D wave. And then you have one more wave coming down, E wave, to construct a triangle here. Okay? So I can delete this trend line. Then this will be my triangle before we start to get the upside again. Okay, I show you exactly how I draw. I remember what I bought. There's a triangle that gives me a very high RR. It's Intel. Okay, Intel I know it's not a popular stock or something. Most of the people think that it's a garbage stock, which I agree. But this is my triangle. Previously I took this trade and the RR is fantastic. It's quite a while ago, so maybe I can show you this part first. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so I will always look for, an impulse coming up. So you have one wave, two wave, three, four, five. So this is your A wave, this is your B, C, D, and E. I took the trade exactly here. I placed my stop loss under the start of wave D. Why? Because if you use Elliott wave, the very simple thing is that each wave that's developing, they cannot uh, far exceed the start of that wave. So let's say for example E wave coming down, right? So your E wave coming down, it cannot go lower than the start of D wave. This is a very, very simple rule for Elliott wave. So I just place my stop loss here. And this trade give me super, super high RR. I think I exited last Monday, is it? I think I exited last Monday. So maybe we can go to the 1 hours, I think we can see. Yeah, so after I entered here with a very small stop loss, then last Monday it kept up to here. I exited everything. Super high trade. Yeah, I think I saw some comment again. For me, I ignore the 23 May candle low. Okay, let me see. 23 May candle low. Meta, right? 23 May. 23 May. Okay. Can I understand what you mean? So you draw basically, let me delete this again. You draw connecting from here to something like that. You didn't use the wick, right? 23 May, yes, correct. Oh, you draw on daily, ah. Daily, how do you see a triangle though? Oh, is it this top part? This area? Do you draw this? Or your triangle is much larger? If you want to draw a huge triangle, 12 May low. You ignore the 12 May low. Okay. So you basically you draw from something like that. Is it? Yeah, I know there are many different. No. Okay. Then how you see a triangle? Is there any way you can, like send to me or something? Daily chart. From 12 May to current price. Oh, from 12 May. Oh, okay. Can. Correct, 12 May if but then you okay, wait, you ignore the low. So you draw from here to here. Let me just use the trend line. You ignore the low. So I think you connect like this. And wait, what did I press? Oh no, wrong. Here to here, something like that. This looks like a bull flag instead of a triangle though. Did I draw correctly? This is wrong. 12 May low to current candle low. So you cut across. 12 May low to current candle low. So you totally ignore this. Okay, I know a lot of people, they draw triangle very, very different. I have a okay, you totally ignore this. Okay, for me, I don't ignore anything. All the wicks and everything, right? These are all factual data for me. And the way I draw triangle is not connecting, anyhow from here to there. I have a very systematic way of drawing triangle, and I use an indicator to help me to, give me a confirmation that we are actually in a triangle and it can fire off. The reason is because triangle, it can turn out, if you understand Elliott wave, right, it can turn out into different ways. So if let's say I give you an example, you have an impulse coming up, and then you have like A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, and E wave. This looks like a triangle, right? But then when you understand complex corrective structure, this impulse coming up, right, you know that after this triangle is done, let's say this is your A wave, this is your B, this is your C, this is your D, this is your E, you might get another impulse going up. But because wave structure doesn't develop very simple, there are times where it will develop into complex corrective structure. So what happens is that let me just delete all this. Oops, I accidentally delete that. So you have this triangle, this wave coming down, right? This won't be your very first wave as an A wave. Instead, this can be your one higher degree A wave, and this coming up A, B, C, D, E. So you have a lower degree A wave, B wave, C wave. Wait, why I cannot draw? Okay, this will be a A wave, this will be a B wave, C wave, D wave, and E wave. After that, what do you get? You get a one higher degree B wave before you get another leg down, breaking below the end of A wave to complete your C wave, and you start to go up. So this is how complex corrective structure can develop. Yeah, but of course, I have a way to, give me very high confidence that the triangle will go which direction. Okay, let me delete all this. Then let me go back to SPY, because I see like the market looks like quite red today. Yep, it's considered quite red. So just be careful, guys. Today don't do anything. Wait for the things, the Trump tariff news to settle down before you start buying again. Okay, what's your confirmation? Sorry, I mean the indicator. That's a trade secret, okay? But if you want to know what indicator, I can tell you is MACD. I use MACD for the confirmation. I have a very special way of identifying triangles, and it's systematic, so it won't go wrong. Okay, I ignore the 23 May low when drawing. However, I still see 23 May candle as positive because it break the low and recover. Okay lah, Tan. I think as long as you know what you are doing, should be fine. Yeah, because for me here, I don't have a valid triangle. The only thing I can see is like, previously my trend line is not here because it's not mitigated yet. It's still valid, that trend line. Okay, let me just delete. I want to draw back the old trend line that I have. So nothing changed as of right now. Yep. For me, even if I try to connect the high over here to this high, Then after that, maybe one more over here. For me, this still looks like a, super huge bull flag. Yeah, but of course, as of right now, there's nothing changed. The structure still looks really nice. This is the bull flag, and we have already broke out of the bull flag, and right now it's consolidating a little, which maybe we can get some upside from here. How's my Palantir doing? Let me see. Okay, Palantir, maybe according to plan. This wave coming down might be your A wave. This going up is your B wave. But of course, this B wave, I'm not too sure whether it's completed already or not. But I would like to see, Palantir coming up, breaking above this high to complete the B wave somewhere around here before we hit down again for C wave. Then we start going up. This is what I like to see. But of course, sometimes, market structures is not as simple as that. It can turns out to be quite complex. So of course, this B wave can complete over here. And right now, we are coming down for C wave already before we go up again. But so far, SPY looks like it's holding up at this trend line quite well. We don't have, something super rapid like just break below this trend line. So we should be good. Yeah, if you have any positions, you can try to move your stop loss a little bit higher. So in case if, we have like some high impact news and something, the market just suddenly have a sell off, you can secure your profit first. Okay, PayPal alarm trigger. So we go and take a look at PayPal. What happened? PYPL. Oh, it came down. So according to plan, coming down into the second zone. Let me go to the 1 hour. And PayPal is coming into the second zone over here. Yep, so what you can do is that you can set another alarm again at this low, about $69.03. Wait for this to trigger. Then once it comes nearer to the zone, can look for some buying opportunity. Of course, this upper zone, this one, right? This one is mitigated already, so it won't hold up well. So can totally forget about this. Okay. Okay, looks like there's some strength coming in back into SPY. Let me drop to 1 minute and see. The 1 minute is still a little bit choppy, and we should be under the VWAP. Alright, no, right now we just broke up of the VWAP, but of course we need to wait for confirmation. Now breaking up and down of VWAP doesn't mean anything. Maybe today, we are just going sideways and not going anywhere. It's 30 minutes into market open. Oi, strength coming in. It's going up. Come on, don't tell me everything took me out for break even and it start firing off, is it? Okay guys, today is also a Friday. Friday sometimes, taking positions is not a very, very good idea. Because Friday sometimes after we go to bed or something, especially for guys that are from Singapore, you get this sell off. I'm actually very interested in Apple, but there's no opportunity. Even if I want to do a day trade, it doesn't look nice though. Meta. Oh, lucky I'm still in Meta. Okay, at least one of them is still running. Amazon took me out already for break even. Yeah, my entry is 203.3, 203.3, somewhere here. Yep, this this candle spiked down because I moved my stop loss to break even. I got out of Amazon. Quite a ways, huh? Yesterday I should have, at least booked some profit. But this is part and parcel of trading. Market doesn't move in a straight line. It goes up, it goes down. You just have to, find trades that, from your entry can straight away fire off a substantial amount before it starts to pull back. But sometimes you just don't get that. It goes up a little bit after it came all the way down, take you out for break even before it starts going again. Microsoft totally nothing for me, so I think I can skip Microsoft for quite a while. Are you looking at anything, any interesting like instruments or something? Adobe, okay, let me delete this. Adobe, no. Maybe we are breaking out soon. But today is a Friday, I will be more cautious if to take Adobe. Netflix, nothing here. Okay, let me see whether did any other alarm triggered. Oh, Futu triggered. What happened to Futu? Let me see. Oh, Futu came down. Nice. Okay, did the whole, China, Hong Kong market all coming down? Yes. Okay, let them come down. HSI, I'm actually looking at this zone. So if HSI can come over here, I'm interested in China stocks again. So let it come down to roughly about 22,300. No, $22,340 to about 22,000. So about a $350 range. And from here, we can start to look for upside. It's not ready as of this current moment. That's why my photo alarm got triggered. Okay, let me see whether I have any zone for me to buy photo. Nope, not on the daily time frame. Also not on the 4 hours time frame. Yes, correct. So photo, no sniper entry over here. You just have to wait until HSI enter roughly about that 22,000 to $22,350 zone. Then from there, maybe photo will give you an impulse, starts to correct a bit. Then we will start to look for trade in this corrective structure. How about IWM? What is it doing? Okay, small and mid cap stocks, they are holding up better than the large cap stocks. Okay, we go to Sophie. Just now was it Sophie? No, I think it's Affirm. Let me go to Affirm. Affirm, is there anything? Yeah, Affirm still have to wait a little if there's no confirmation for a trade. So I also set alarm on Affirm. Okay, let me write this down. Affirm. What else has UAL? Let's go to UAL. Nothing here. How about Palantir? Okay, Palantir coming back up again. Maybe something to watch for. Wait, let me see my account history. Okay, done. Okay, there's a lot of strength coming in Palantir. Okay, BK, what time chart is the best when using indicators? What time chart is the best when using indicators? I would say actually it depends on your strategy though, because if, for example, do you have any indicators that you use? Because some of them are better on maybe daily time frame, some are better on 4 hours or 1 hours. Because for myself, I do VWAP RSI. RSI I would actually prefer on the daily time frame. I like to look at the daily time frame. I think it's more accurate. Then after VWAP, I use it on the 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes. But then I don't use it on the higher time frame. Yeah, VWAP I only use it for day trading. If I'm not day trading, I totally don't use it. Okay, there's strength coming back into SPY, which can be a good thing. Yup. There's some strength coming back in. Right now, how long already? About 41 minutes into market open. Okay. So most importantly, right now we are extremely close to this trendline support. So what I would like to see, let's say on the, maybe we go down to 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I want to see SPY, keep going up, breaking above the high over here. Give me a solid candle close or something like that. From here, give me a bit of pullback. So once we get this pullback, it will give me a bit more confident that the market will continue to go up. So what I can do is that we can just set alarm here. Let me just shift this away. We set the alarm at about 590.16. Around here. Hello, random. Nice to see you again. Market is not very strong today, but we do have some strength coming in, so we might be in a sideways move or something. But the 1 hour chart is definitely looking good. Hey, by the way, random, my business partner and my best friend, his name is actually exactly the same as yours. That's why I think you and me, we can talk a lot. Some hit stop loss already. Me also, me also. I might not stop loss, but mine is break even because I shift all my entries, my stop loss up to entry. So I took a lot of break even today. Okay, strength is coming in back into SPY, guys. Okay, let's take a look at. Yes, I think might be fate. Correct. I quite shocked though when you texted me on Instagram. Then I saw your name, but I forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, my only running position left is Google, Palantir, and Meta. The rest all break even. Yeah, I think because since Wednesday the market is quite erratic because of this stupid Donald Trump and the federal court, Supreme Court news and everything about the tariffs. Yeah, so market is quite haywire, spiking up and down for the whole week. So we started the week where we started. This is SPY, right? Yes, correct. This is SPY. We started here, guys. Tuesday market open, pre-market open here, and see where we are right now. We are only in a slight bit of gains only. So the whole week we are going nowhere. Okay, I think Tuesday to Wednesday before the tariff news, we went up. After the stupid tariff news, we came down. And right now there's 3 different types of plans. So I'm also not too sure. I haven't really read in depth. Hopefully it's something good. Then after that, SPY can continue going up again. Okay, 不好意思, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much, brother. Oh, I forget to switch on something. Wait, let me switch on this. Connect. So when when you follow all that, there will be some notifications or something coming out. Is it live? Yes, it's live. So far, my account right now is negative 0.01%. But of course, my gain, the 5% for this week is all gone already. So right now, I'm officially negative 0.01%. Okay, good, guys, good, very good. Yes, Donald Trump is a powerful guy, huh? This guy, whenever he says something, the whole market, seriously, it moves. So, stay according to plan. 5 minutes, waits for market to go up, pull back. After that, go up. Yes, correct. Normally, yes, correct. For me, it's considered quite strong this time around. There's a bit of correction, pretty healthy. Yes, definitely. I also sent in my group, I think Wednesday or something, I told them we are reaching the 600 psychological resistance level and asked them to be careful. I think some of them, they booked their profit yesterday, but for me, I didn't. I just moved stops to break even, which was quite wasted. Not really. Usually May is not very positive. It's also not negative. It's usually quite flat. The whole month is flat, but of course this time round the May is actually quite good. So if you look at May, we started here though. This time the May is good. I think for the past 10 years or something, this is the first time that the May is good. So let's say if you measure from here, first May market open, the low is around here. So as of right now, we are up about 5%. 5% is considered good already for the whole month. Okay, at least minimally right now, it looks like SPY is actually, respecting this trend line, this sloping up trend line. So we might be, good to get more upside. But of course, I like to see SPY coming up, at least maybe breaking above here, this level. Give me a very small pullback on maybe 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame. I will start to look for longs in other stocks. Okay, can QMCO. Let me see. QMCO. What is this though? Quantum Corporation. Okay. Wait, this has too much data. Let's go up to the weekly time frame. Okay, too much. Also, we go up to the monthly time frame. Well, brother, you okay, I tell you. Okay, normally what I do is that I have a very simple thing is that the moment I see a stock that, has a past rally going up, plunge all the way down, and it has been in this consolidation since super long time ago, this kind of stock usually I will totally skip. It will not be on my watch list. The reason is because maybe we just take a look at the weekly time frame. You can see that when it starts to go down, the peak over this area, just this area alone, is March 2021. Okay, and then it went all the way down. Here, I think the lower should be here. It's about September 24. So you're in a consolidation for 3 years, 6 months though, before you get this, spike up. Then this will continue on over and over again. So you can use the other one again. So you can use something like maybe over here, you have one peak. Then after it starts to tank again. So this peak is May 2017 and it bottom roughly around here, December 2018. So 1.5 years or so before you get another move going up. So this down move can last you for a year to 3 years, 4 years or something like that. So for me, normally this kind of stock, I will give it a miss. So same thing. So you just imagine over here, you already have a spike up. So over here, the down move, how long do you think it will take? Okay, maybe you say if it's short, maybe 1 year. If it's long, about 3 years or something, before you get another discount, huge spike again. So normally when I see this, I will totally skip it. I will not buy. Yeah, because if you look at the monthly chart, there's a lot of occasion it keeps doing this again and again and again. Is this a good company or something random? Are you why you are looking at this? I'm curious though. Okay guys, SPY is coming back. Yes, correct. Random. I always do top-down analysis. If I can start from the highest time frame, I will always start from the highest. I want to see the full data. If let's say for S&P, you can see even if you go back to the monthly, it only shows you data all the way until I think the early 1990s or something. Yeah, so from here you can only see data all the way from about 1929 era. But of course, if I have data all the way to the 18th centuries, right, I start from there. But we don't have so much data. Yeah, top-down analysis. Meme stocks, BK. I have no idea, bro. I don't know what is that. I normally don't chase the hype or trade meme stocks like the GME, something like that. Yeah, I do everything, consistently. I want consistent. I don't need to get rich overnight or something. Just consistently every month, give me minimum 5% gain. And in one whole year, that's minimally about 60% already. You saw on Twitter. Yep, I know TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. There's a lot of meme stocks, even Reddit. Sometimes they talk about this and that. But normally for myself, I don't follow. I like to trade those. All the well-known names, mega tech stocks, something like that. I feel they are more safer. Is not so erratic and easier to analyze. Like just now, the ticker symbol you asked was QMCO. I already show you already, right? So you can see one spike and you can go into consolidation for a long time before one more spike come. So that one whole year is all opportunity cost for me. So if that 1 year I stuck inside in consolidation, I will be super sad though. My money stuck there, I will be super sad. Even if you ask me, my money stuck for 2 weeks. 2 weeks I cannot take it already. 2 weeks I will close the trade with, if I can break even, I will break even. If not, I will take that small loss, I will get out of everything. If I enter something and within 2 weeks or something, it doesn't rocket off or fire off, I'll get out. I don't like to, let it stay for too long. I like when, for example, maybe in a video or something, let's say this area we have data, okay, not a spike up. If we have a breakout maybe somewhere around here, I want to see the market move fast. If it doesn't move, I'll get out. Really, I get out. Previously, I think for this year, I think we still haven't really see something that stuck for very long. But last year, I think, let me try to search. I remember, if I'm not wrong, it should be NVIDIA. I bought, and it stuck for super long. Okay, here, this is one example. I show it to you. It was NVIDIA. I remember last year. Wow, I cannot wait anymore. I just wait. I get out, and then I start to wait for the correction to finish. Then I start to buy again. I think it was this part around December area. I can't remember exactly where I buy lah. Just say, let's say for example, I bought the breakout over here. Then after it doesn't go, it consolidate, go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. And this consolidation starts from 24 December until this area is about 31st of December already, and I feel it's a bit long. So I got out first. In the end, what I do, I wait for this cold consolidation to finish, then I buy the breakout here. Something like that. Now, the moment when I'm in a trade, I want it to really go. My max threshold is 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it doesn't go, I cut off everything. Hello, soya milk. Hello, friend. Nice to see you again. Yeah, today market is not bad nor good. Okay, it's just going sideways. There's just nothing, no strength. Is BTC crashing to 100,000? Let me see. BTC is actually quite possible, but I don't really think it will come to the 100,000 area though. To 100,000 for current price is about another 5% more to drop. Then if you measure from the peak over here to 100,000, it's about 10% retracement. I would say it's possible, and also but of course I'm actually looking at I think that time when I did analysis or something, I was looking at about 103,000 around there for Bitcoin to retrace to. Then after that 103,000 is somewhere here. Then from here you might start to get the rally again, or at least coming down here, then give you a relief rally or a pullback before it wants to go down to 100,000. I don't think it will, just one straight line go to 100,000. How do you analyze weekly on which stocks to pick or keep a lookout for? Do you use FinVis? Yes, bro, I use FinVis. FinVis, like today we can go to FinVis. You just do a refresh. And after you can see how's the market performance for today. You can see it's a mix, The greens one are, like the consumer defensive, Uh, I think finance also not green. But what is this? Yeah, this is the industrials. They are more in the slight green, but then the mega techs, they are all negative. How do you analyze weekly on which stocks to pick or keep a lookout for? I can. Okay, I have a very simple one. Is that I always find something like a flat bull flag pattern. So meaning to say, we have a move up and then it starts to consolidate like that. Then you can draw like a bull flag. So I try to find this type of move before I will be interested in it. This is the most simple way to identify already, friend. Something like what you're seeing on Bitcoin, you have an impulse going up, then it starts to give you this bull flag. Yeah, so you just look for something like that before you start to buy. If the market, normally I don't buy, when the market is trending. I prefer it to pull back or at least go sideways before I will be interested. When I see something like this trend, I totally don't even look at it. I straight away skip. Because the reason is when it's trending, right, is something like, let's say if you are in you saw a train moving and the door is open, will you jump into the train? You won't, right? You 100%, maybe you break your arm, break your leg, or you will die, man. So it's the same thing. The train is already on the move. Don't jump aboard, okay? Just wait for it to stop, okay? Market is like a, MRT station or something. It will, starts to move. Then once it reach MRT stop, it will go sideways, it will stop there, will not go anywhere for a while. Then it will start to move again. Another stop, it will stop again. Like MRT, you have favorites like those that you have high win rates. Yes, my top 3 is Nvidia, Palantir, and Amazon. This is always my top 3. These 3 give me super super high win rate, give me very nice rewards. It's always these 3. That's why a lot of times when you come to my live stream, you will keep seeing me looking at these 3 charts because I'm actually looking for opportunities. Yeah, for Nvidia, I have been in this whole this whole move, but then I did not participate in this area. Why? Because earnings. That time, if I'm not wrong, okay, this area, because Tuesday, the market gap up already. The moment it gap up, my risk reward is garbage. When it's garbage, I will not take the trade. Even Nvidia is my top number 1. I will not take because of this gap up. Because the moment it gap up, if you entered here, where do you place your stop loss? If you place under, let's say, the low over here, this low, your risk reward is not good though. I can show it to you. So if we use these 2, you entered, what is this? One moment. Okay, we use these 2. You entered here. After that, you place your stop loss. Let's say a very safe stop loss is here, and just under this low. So let me draw for you again. Because this is the low for Nvidia, right? So this low, you place it under here. Then you let Nvidia go. Even until after earnings, your risk reward is only 1:1.3. It's very little though. My minimum, I need it to be at least 1:3 before I take the trade. Yeah, I don't care how much I like it. If there's no opportunity, I don't take it. You need to stay disciplined to your strategy or your trading plan, so that cannot because you love that particular stocks and you break all the rules. I don't do that. If I love Nvidia as my top number 1 stocks, I will still follow my strategy, follow my trading plan. That's why during the earnings, my group, a lot of them, they did ask for these earnings. They asked me whether we'll go up or not. I tell them yes, likely we'll go to, break above the 140 zone, and we'll start to pull back from here. Yeah, but a lot, I think most of them, they bought NVIDIA, except for me. I didn't buy NVIDIA. Yeah, I can even show you, I can show you screenshot if you want. My groupmates, those that are in my Discord group, they send me text. A lot of them, they told me, wow, market very green, my NVIDIA flying and everything. Practicing discipline also comes with experience. Yes, correct. Okay, initially if you're new or that, it might not be very easy, but of course as times goes by, I would say most importantly is your mindset towards trading or investing. I notice a lot of people, they are quite unrealistic in a sense that, because trading is something that is limitless. Your earnings in or profits in the market can be unlimited. It can far exceed your income, maybe from your job or from businesses or that, because every year your starting capital keeps increasing and increasing until someday, I can tell you, even your business, your job income, all that will not be able to replace what you make from trading. And a lot of people, they see that, they see that future, they want your trading to far exceed your job income or something, so they put too much emotion into trading and they aspire to become a full-time trader. But for me myself, I don't see trading as full-time, although I'm committing to it every single day. I just consider it as another source of income. Although I trade every single day, I look at the chart every single day. It's like a full-time thing for me, but I never ever thought of like, partly I think also because of my own belief. I believe in multiple sources of income, not a single source of income. So with trading, no trading, it won't kill me. Yeah, that's why I'm very relaxed towards trading. I don't put a lot of expectation or hopes into it. I can tell you, trading far exceeds a lot of my business and my job income and everything. It far exceeds most of them, except for one. But I still don't put a lot of like emphasis into it. Yes, correct. Yeah, that's why try to look at it as an additional source of income. Even you're making good money in your job or something, don't quit your job just to do trading. Because trading don't take a lot of time. Maybe after you learn already and you're experienced, the most I think you need about 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. After you just analyze, set alarm, like what I have been doing on live, you can see that I always analyze the chart. I just set alarm. I just wait for alarms to be triggered. Once it's triggered, you come back and take a look. Yeah, so if you ask me where I take a loss or that, does it affect me? I can tell you no lah. Even if I take consecutive losses, 5 to 10 consecutive losses in a row, it doesn't really affect me a lot. Maybe a little, I will tell myself, okay, maybe I really don't understand what the market is doing as of this current moment. I stop for maybe a week or two, then I come back again. Because there are times you don't understand what the market is doing. Like, maybe we can go back to SPY. So during the time where, Donald Trump announced the sweeping tariff, which is this part, I wanted to short the market, but I don't have any opportunity at all. So what to do? Just wait. Yeah, you don't need, because you know that it's a good opportunity to short, and then you miss all the opportunity, then you get sad over it, or that. As for trading, you need to think in, I think, more long term. You don't think like every single month you have to make profit. As long as every year, I think if you can make more than 20% in a year, you are seriously good already. Most of the funds manager, or that, they don't even make 20% a year though. You can go and read about it. So if you can make 20% from your account within one whole year, you're doing great. So you can use simple things like those compound calculator, you know, compound interest calculator. I don't know which one is good. We just bring out any and then we try. So from here, maybe you can give yourself a more realistic idea of how is trading like. Okay, that doesn't work. Let me see. Okay, Taylor, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I can show it to you. I don't know what's your account balance or that, but for example, we just put 100,000 or something. Hey, cannot put 100,000. Okay, can. Okay, 100,000. Let's say you put 100,000. Then you give yourself maybe 5 years. I think 5 years is quite realistic, right? 5 years, then your expected rate of return, let's say 20% yearly. And we compound it. Okay, what's the difference between annual and... Or we compound it monthly and annual, any difference? Or we just put annual. Annual, the figures is actually lower. Then your contribution amount, just put 0. You don't contribute anything. So let's say if you can make just 20% every single year and you have an initial deposit of 100,000, you already grow your account to about 248,000. I can tell you, when you are good, 20% is easily hit, really easily hit. Seriously, it is super easy. You can do it within, I think, 3 months, 4 months. You just have to make 5% every month. But I want to give a super realistic number random. That's why I don't want to use monthly. If you use monthly, you can see that the figures jump up by a little bit though. But I don't want to give you unrealistic figures. So I give you something super realistic. We just use annual. The lower the figure, the better. Yep, so if you can, let's say for example, we change the amount, I make 50% a year. Your 200 over 1,000 becomes 700 over 1,000 in 5 years though. This is the reason why. Okay, and you see 50% is really also not very difficult. It's doable. It's really doable. It's just about 5% a month only. Then imagine you have 10 years for you to grow your account. From your initial 100,000, you grow every year, you grow about 50%. By the 10 years mark, your account grows to 5 million already. It's really no joke though. Yeah, so you have to set a more realistic goal for yourself, then just slowly work towards it. And I can tell you, this figure you don't have to reach the 10 years. We just put 5 years. 5 years I can for certain say that this amount, right, let's say on your 6 years onwards, you start with 700 over 1,000, and that year you make 50%, so about maybe 370,000 of profit. This 370,000 profit most likely will far exceed the income from your job. But of course, by then don't stop Don't, because if I exceed your job, then you quit your job and do trading full time. Then make yourself stress, because you know that all your money is coming from trading, and you will be like stick to the screen day in day out, because you have a lot of time. You have too much time already. Then you sit there in front of the computer, look at the charts, micromanage your account and everything, and that's when the emotional parts of you starts to kick in again. Then you start to scale down. Then you start to maybe doubt yourself or something like that. Yeah, so never ever treat trading as a full, your only source of income, brother. Just don't do that. Try to have multiple sources. Whatever you can do, you have the time, go do it. First part of goal is important. If you can achieve your first 100,000 fast, that's really good. That's where you can really scale fast. But of course, if you cannot, I think the way you spend and maybe try to live below your means for a few years, just to achieve your goals. Even for myself, you ask me right now, do I spend a lot? I can tell you honestly, no. I also try to still, live below my means. Even until now, I have not taken those like what's that called? The airline first class airline. Is it the one that's better than business class? It's about I think 10,000 per person or something like that. I can definitely spend on that, but I tell myself no. This 10,000, I can use it on some other stuff. Yes, slipper man. They say I will teach trading wearing slippers. My friends they make a joke. Hey, my God.